Hey guys, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I just want to let you all know of some not so fabulous news for Redbox holders. So guys, as I told you in my last video, this vote was definitely going to get approved, and I said that we needed to err on the side of caution because there was information that led us to believe that a lawsuit was going to be filed, which I personally expected and was counting on for this play. And an injunction ordered. Now, this doesn't mean that the lawsuit doesn't get filed, but obviously if this deal closes tonight, like it appears to be set to do, or as early as tonight is what the wording says, then they're not going to file an injunction because they can't undo the merger. However, possibly shareholders can file for something to get some of their losses back. However, let's be honest here. The only people that make money in these types of lawsuits are the lawyers, not the shareholders. So I am telling you guys what is happening and what my play is in this video because today was quite a disappointment. I have been in Redbox for a very long time, and I am shocked that it's happening this quickly, but I'm assuming the reason for that is because obviously, they don't want to give any attorneys time to prevent this from going through. And as of now, there's about 12 minutes left on the East Coast, and I believe that they would go to court in Delaware, so they would be on East Coast timing, and I do not see any notices that have been filed regarding the, possible injunction to stop this merger from going through, guys. So I don't think that's on the table right now. I have to be perfectly honest with you, and I'm getting this out to you before the close of the day so that you can make a decision how you want to play this. Currently, the price of chicken soup for the soul is trading around $15.25 to $15.30 in the after hours. And the conversion rate for each share of Redbox comes to approximately $1.32. And the last time I checked, Redbox was currently trading around $1.70-something. Now, if you do nothing, then your shares are automatically going to convert to 0.087 of a share of CSSE. So essentially that's like getting 11 shares of one share of CSSE for every 11 shares of Redbox that you own. At this time, I personally have decided that it was all or nothing. I decided that a while ago, and I'm just going to stick with that because, yeah, it would be smarter of me personally to sell my Redbox and buy the shares of CSSE now at the difference in price, which is something you guys could do if you want to play the CSSE play. However, for tax reasons, because I've been in this play since October, I've just decided to ride it out and see what happens and hope that, CSSE can make a massive move to the upside because unless shorts, naked, this is another thing I was thinking. Naked shorts, I don't know what happens to those because the assumption from the beginning has been that there's a lot of naked shorts in this play. Did they just magically disappear because of the, conversion? I don't know. Or is that something that's handled on the outside and doesn't touch the books at all? I don't know. And again, remember, naked shorts are alleged. We don't know what they are, if they exist. It's thought that they do, but my other thought process on that was maybe we all got screwed when they issued all those additional shares through the exchange of the warrants. Maybe that was the purpose behind them allowing that to do that, so that maybe it was like an inside job that the hedge funds arranged, with Apollo and Seaport for the exchange of those warrants. So I don't know, but something tells me that there's more to the story that we're never really going to get the answer to, guys, because we should have seen some kind of run. And I'm sorry, but $18, a lot of that I think was FOMO because the short interest didn't change, guys. It didn't go down, so shorts didn't cover them. So I'm drastically trying to wrap my head around what in God's name was missed? What did I not see in this play so that I don't ever have it happen to me again or to anybody else? Because, you know, this really is not a good feeling today. It's the feeling of defeat, to be perfectly honest with you. And if you follow me on Twitter, then you know I called out NVTA and Mara, and I believe Riot was the third one, as a potential way to get some money back from this crappy play. And if you listen to my call out of NVTA, it actually is squeezing, guys, and you are probably up substantially right now. So I hope some of you saw that, and I hope some of you made some money on that. Mara is looking really good too, guys, for a gamma ramp up. And I think it has the potential, as long as, you know, the market continues to the upside, to make some massive moves as well. And of course, there's all the sympathy plays to Mara. Riot, HUT, BTCM. You know, there's potential for you to make some money in the crypto field right now. The other thing heavily beat down, a couple of things heavily beaten down, are semiconductor stocks. Like INTC specifically is very beaten down. That's the one that I've been following. So you may want to keep an eye on that one to see if it starts running soon. As well as, guys, healthcare. Healthcare's been beaten down for a long time. And also some of the smaller, like IT type companies, like IronNet, IRNT is the ticker. In healthcare specifically, I'm watching Sava, Edit. So Sava is S-A-V-A, Edit is like it sounds, E-D-I-T, SENS, S-E-N-S. I think the potential in those ones to have a massive run at some point are pretty good. So keep an eye on those. You know, SENS is the cheapest out of the three. It's trading at $2 a share right now, guys. So if that goes on a run, it could be substantial. It had really great earnings. I listened to the earnings call. It was very impressive. I think that SENS could do well going forward. There's concerns around EVFM that I'm going to do a separate video on, guys. But if you have that stock, make sure you watch the video that I do on that with an update tonight before market close, because it's essential. There's a big change coming. And let me just show you what came out about Redbox today. Okay, guys, NASDAQ says Redbox trading to be halted following after-hours session on August 10th. NASDAQ offered the following information regarding the merger of Redbox Entertainment in an equity corporate actions alert. At a special meeting held on August 9, 2022, the shareholders of Redbox Entertainment approved the proposed merger with Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment, CSSE. The merger is tentatively scheduled to close prior to the market open on August 11th. Guys, I like the word tentatively because that's the only thing that gives me hope that something happens and this does not go through. In anticipation of the closing, the stock will be halted immediately following the after-hours session at 8 p.m. on August 10th. If the merger closes as anticipated, the stock will remain halted on the day of closing, August 11th, and will be suspended effective August 12th. So the reason that it'll remain halted, guys, is because they have to convert the shares of Redbox over to shares of CSSE. So you may not see them immediately in your account. You may just see that halt. If you guys are playing BBIG, then you know what that halt looks like. You can't do anything. You can't buy. You can't sell. You can't trade. So assuming that everything goes as tentatively as scheduled, that day will be tomorrow, and you will likely just see that it's halted. You won't see shares of CSSE. You'll probably just see your Redbox ticker there, and eventually, maybe throughout the day or when you wake up the following morning, they will be converted to CSSE. Unless they get it all done between the trading times, guys, and then potentially maybe we wake up tomorrow and see CSSE in our accounts. But again, for each share of Redbox that you own, you will receive 0.087 shares of CSSE. Guys, I'm going to show you this article as well, just so you know some of the details that I've mentioned, but it shows it in a much better way. And then you have it to see for yourself if you want to screenshot it. The wonky merger math around trading in Redbox Entertainment. Redbox and its acquirer, Chicken Soup for the Soul, is straightening out with the deal set to be consummated tonight, with a definitive acquisition deal implying it should have been trading around $1 per share. That was based on the original price of CSSE back when this happened, guys, which was like $7 and change, if I remember correctly, has been far outstripping the value of volatile trading over the past several weeks in what looks like retail investor speculation. That comes crashing down Wednesday with Redbox approval of the takeover. Controlling stockholders had already agreed to that deal, making Wednesday's approval more of a formality. Again, I had said this in my previous Redbox video. Late Wednesday, Redbox stock RDBX is down 52% to $1.68. Chicken Soup for the Soul, meanwhile, is up 36.3% to $15.47. Pursuant to the all-stock deal, Redbox stockholders will receive a fixed exchange ratio of 0.087 of a share of CSSE Class A common stock per Redbox share. At Wednesday's afternoon high price for CSSE and applies a Redbox share price of $1.21. Now at least within spitting distance of Redbox quote of $1.68. So guys, as you can see, the $1.68 is still comparatively higher, and apparently he didn't do the math out for the $15.47, because when I did the math at $15.25, I got like $1.31. Let me check that real quickly because I don't want to mislead anybody. 1547 times 0.087. Yeah, if it's $1.34 if it's trading at $15.47 at the time of his article. So his math is quite off here. So guys, the difference is 34 cents per share. Now, that could be substantial. I understand that. It's up to you how you want to play this. Again, you can always sell your Redbox, which is now up, guys, in the after hours, which leads me to believe there's something more to this story. I'm wondering if this was a tactic for them to get shares quicker. God, I hope not, because this story does not need any more drama. I mean, it would be great if they file a lawsuit and that's why it's halted. But if this was a game of the hedge funds to try to convince everybody that it was closing as of tomorrow morning, you know, we're going to have CSSE, that would make me very unhappy. Again, guys, I can only go off the information that I can find. And as far as it looks, unless we see something come in tonight that, you know, a lawsuit was filed and the court ordered an, you know, emergency injunction, that would be the only thing that I see saving this deal, unless for some reason there's something on their end missing that we don't know about. So again, you've been warned, this is the price, so you have a choice to make, you know, depending on how long you've been in this play. Like I said, I've been in since October. I'm going to wait and see and let them just convert it. It's 30-something cents a share. If I wanted to sell it, I would have done it this morning when I saw this notice break, you know, and it was over $3. And perhaps that's what I should have done in hindsight. I don't know. But as far as, you know, I could have taken it as a tax loss harvest. But the thought is still in my head that you know, if the shorts haven't covered yet and they didn't buy CSSE in advance, you know, to make up for these shares, then they're going to have to be buying shares of CSSE. So perhaps we get the squeeze over at CSSE. That's what I'm hoping now. I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. I mean, anything's possible at this point. I didn't expect this to play out quite this way. I thought we would have more time, and I actually thought there would be time for hedge funds that were long this to call back their shares, but perhaps they made enough money letting them out. I don't know why that didn't happen. But again, guys, I mean, we can speculate all we want. Fact is, it is what it is, and this is happening. So, you know, unless something changes, which if it does, I'll bring you that update. But be prepared. And, you know, I'm going to hope for the best and hope that I made the right decision by deciding to just hold on, and hopefully we eventually see a squeeze in CSSE. One can pray. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great night. Please remember, if you're an EVFM, I will be doing an update on that. And remember to check out NVTA. Add that to your watch list. Take care. Guys, I just thought I wanted to add something else to this video. This is a copy of the corporate action that was filed with the NASDAQ. So as you can see, it says, at a special meeting held on August 9, 2022, the shareholders of Redbox Entertainment, Inc., Redbox and Redbox W, which is the warrants, approved the proposed merger with CSSE. The merger is tentatively scheduled to close prior to the market open on August 11, 2022. In anticipation of the closing, the stock will be halted immediately following the after-hours session at 8 p.m. on August 10, 2022. If the merger closes as anticipated, the stock will remain halted on the day of closing, August 11th, and will be suspended effective August 12th. The suspension date details are as followed. So as you can see, it'll automatically be converted into your CSSE shares. And at the open of business on Friday, August 12th, Chicken Soup for the Soul will list its newly created warrant on the NASDAQ Global Market. The details are as follows. So if you're a warrant holder, you'll have a new warrant. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Take